Hi everyone, my name is Morgan Bondren. I'm a student at Stockton University in Southern New Jersey. I'm currently taking an instructional technology in the classroom course where I'm assigned to create a tutorial on a Web 2.0 tool. So this is my short tutorial on how to use this fun and easy website called StoryJumper. So StoryJumper is a book generator. Anyone is able to create a book by adding in photos, drawings, and of course words that create the story. It's super easy to use. Anyone with basic knowledge of technology can use it, and it would be great to use in a classroom for students of a wide variety of ages. First, to use it, you need to set up an account. So right now I'm logged in on my account and I'm in as a teacher. So if you are a teacher to set up this account, all you have to do is create a class folder, and then the students can just use a simple login name, and they can log in to get onto their account. So after you log in and you set yourself all up, you would hit create a new book, or your students would also see like create a new book through their username. So I'm just going to show you how to create a book. So first you would hit create a book, and okay, that's loading. Okay, so first things first, here is your editing your story page. Here is your first actual page of your book, and then going on so on. But here, if you click here down here, this is your front cover. And here you would put the title of your book and then the author's name. So you can easily do this by just clicking on where it says click to add title. So if I were writing a book about, let's just call it StoryJumper for now. You can just click on that, and then from here you can change the font to some of these fonts that they have here. So let's see, Pacifico looks nice. Oh, I guess so. You would have to highlight it, sorry, and then you would hit your font. You can also make the font much bigger, but when you do that, you're going to have to bring it down so you can see it all the way. You can make it bolder, you can italicize it, underline it, and most importantly, well, I think for a title, you should center it, or if you didn't want to, say you wanted it to the right or to the left, but I'm going to center mine. You can also, lastly, change the color of your font. So I like this deep plum. Let's do that. And then for the author's name, you would type in your name or your student's name, and then you can change the font and the color and whatever else you want to too. Okay, also on here, you can change the front cover color. So you can just pick whatever color you like. It just depends on what you're going for with the story, and it's just fun to personalize your story. So here's my front cover. Um, and then with this, you can, when you have your text here, you can click on this little hand and drag it around wherever you would like. And that's how you'd be able to move it around on the page. Say you wanted to center it, say you wanted it to be a little up higher, whatever you want. So I'm going to leave mine like this because I'd like to show you the props portion of StoryJumper. So props are basically like the basic clip art stickers, and they can be placed anywhere on a page. So say I would like to use a dinosaur. All you have to do is click on it, and it shows up in the corner of the page, where you can then change the size of it, or you can do that, and then you put your cursor over top of the photo, and then move that one. And then you are able to move this around the page. So say I wanted to put a dinosaur there, I could do that. Now, it's a little scary sometimes when you move them up and down. They can get a little pixelated, but as long as you then release them, then they will usually come back to what they are supposed to do. So by using this, you can add props into your page, and you can also they have a little thing here where you can do more props, or you could have gone to search props over here where you can search props. They have some popular ones that they have here, or you can search whatever you want. So say you wanted to search fish. You can just search that easily and say I want this little boat here. Now it won't just show up on the boat. You have to then exit out of this, and then it shows up here on your props, where then you have to click it, and then you can bring it into your page. And this is really easy to do. And then say if you say, oh, I don't want this dinosaur here anymore, you can then just hit this little trash can, and then you can delete it. So that's how you use props. And there's lots of props that you can use. You search them, and if it says like they don't have them, then here's your other option. You can use photos. So say a student has drawn photos that they want to add into the book. You can easily take a photo of the drawing and then upload it onto your computer, where you can then use uploaded photos, and then you can go through your photos and add them to it, or you can use their photos. So search photos, say you wanted to then search fish. You have all these photos here, and then say I wanted to use this photo. So now you would exit out of this, and then you have this photo here where you would use it as a prop, because you can't use it as a scene for your front cover. Use it as a prop, and then hit this little check mark unless you would like to do something else with it. And then here it's underneath your props tab, and here you then add it, and then you can move it around. Now the only thing I prevent people from doing is when you add a photo, it can get really pixelated. So if you're using your own photo, make sure that it is a high quality photo that you want to use, and to add into the book, because if not, it can get really pixelated and it just doesn't look nice. Okay, so that's the front cover. The dedication page, you want to add in, I would like to dedicate this page to my mom and my dad. You can easily type that in, move it around, say I want it centered like before, and then do whatever you want. You can add props, and then you can add photos again, but then you can also add text. So say I wanted to add in another text thing. I could easily add in this. So this is a little text box, and if I wanted to say for my first grade class, and then if I wanted to just add this into it all, you can then readjust the size of this little text box, and then if you hit the little hand, you can move it around anywhere you want. Now you can't move it behind this story jumper watermark type thing, because that's just showing where you got it from, so you want it above that. So they have all of these text boxes where you can just do a plain one, and then they have some with certain borders, and some that looks like speech bubbles. Okay, so next you have your first page of your story, where you can use all of the same things, but you can add a scene. So scenes can be anything, like it could be like an actual scene, or they have options of just doing a plain color, or you could do, what else could you do? Or you could do designs, or you can even do no scene, and then you would hit the no scene button. You can also hit more scenes or the search scenes like you did with the props, and you can then take some of their suggestions, look at their most popular ones, or say you wanted to do beach. You can then select whatever one you like, exit out of this, and then for here you would just click on it, and then you can add it. So from here you can then add your props. So say I wanted to add a little boat into this beach scene, I can easily do that. Say I wanted to put someone on the beach, I could easily just put them there. And then say I wanted to add a text box of today I was at the beach. I could easily just add that into here, and then that would be your storyline for that page. You can also do it so, say you have two people talking, so you could say, hey, I'm at the beach. And then you can readjust this to the size of the person or whatever you want to do. And then it looks like this person is then saying that on the beach, saying, hey, I'm at the beach. So you can easily do that. There's a ton of options, and it basically puts together the scene of your story. So lastly, you can also, for scenes, you can do a photo. So say you want to choose your photo. So say I found this photo, and I'd like to use it as a scene. I can then readjust it. It would only let you adjust it to a certain size. And then you can then press this little check mark, or then it will show up under your scenes tab, where then you can click, oh, I would like this to be my scene. And it takes a little time because it's a photo, so it needs to load. And then it's a scene, just like how we had before, where you could add props to it. Say you wanted to, I don't know, put a dinosaur in the middle of it. You could easily just add a dinosaur to the beach. Actually, let's add one of these. Dino on beach. And you can easily readjust these, grab onto the little hand, and bring it there. So you can easily do this. Anyone at any age can just easily add things onto there. You can add as many text boxes, as many props as you want, but you can only have one scene. So that's the only thing that you can't do. So lastly, you just continue doing this for the rest of the story. When you want to go to the next page, you click onto the next page. Say you don't like this certain page, you can then click on this page and then delete it. And then if you want to add another page, you can just click add another page, and then you added that page on. Now for the back cover, you can do the exact same thing that we had for the front cover by changing the color, adding text and props and photos. And then when you're all done, you're going to hit save and close. And then this is now your book. If you want to go through your book, you have to just go here and then you pull back this thing, and you can go to the next page. You can edit it. So say you found, oh, I spelled this wrong. You can then edit it, and then it will take you back to the previous screen so you can fix one of your mistakes. A teacher or students can comment on each other's books. You can share the link to your book to anyone you like, or you can print it out, which is a really cool feature, but it does cost money. So you can get a hardcover for certain price, paperback for a certain price, and then you can turn it into a PDF where then you can print it out on your own, but that also costs almost $2 to then put it into PDF form. And then you also have the one-time free print version, but that's just one-time use, so it doesn't really make any sense. So for this, you can, and you can also, lastly, you can translate it into a different language. So say you wanted to translate it into, I don't know, Arabic, it will easily translate it, and then maybe someone else from another country can read it. Lastly, I want to show you on Story Jumper, if you hit up here, this library button, your students can easily hit the library button, search library, and say you want to search a story about a turtle or something like that, and then you can go on to other students' books where you can read their books. So it's really cool. All you have to do is then like treat it like how you did before. Here's a student and what they had to write about, and you can comment and share and translate this book into whatever you would like for it. So this is my little tutorial on my Web 2.0 Story Jumper. I hope you all enjoyed my tutorial. Thanks for listening and have a great day.